Good morning, Peep and Peepettes. It's just your madman on a Saturday morning. Hope everybody's well. It's a bit cooler today than it was yesterday, but still looks nice out. So, like I say, I hope everybody's well. And a big thank you to those people that like my videos and whatever. It encourages me to keep going. So, anybody who knows me knows I aren't a fan of the police. I understand they have a difficult job, but I'm not a fan of them. I've been on the wrong end. It's especially when you consider how they've policed some of the stand up to racism mobs and all that lot, and they've like mollycoddled around compared to how they treat us at the football when we go to the footy matches. Definitely two different types of policing there, I'm telling you. But I got into a conversation in one of the pubs yesterday afternoon. We was talking about everything, and the topic came to this Golders Green attack. And somebody said to me, two people actually spoke to me about it, but the conversation was in the pub, and I was asked what I thought of the police, of their response and their reactions down there. People expected me to criticise them and say they was too rough or this, that and the other. My first and initial response into the conversation was them coppers should be armed, especially in somewhere like London. We should have armed cops like they do in America. Mainly just the big cities, but, you know, to neutralise the attackers if in case of any form of attack. And then they said to me, "Oh, what about when they was kicking him in the head when he was down?" I'm like, he wouldn't release the knife, as everybody said. He wouldn't release the knife. He had a backpack on which could have contained anything. Could have been an explosive device, homemade bomb, whatever. So I personally think the police did what they needed to do to neutralise and to get that backpack off the guy and make sure the knife was out of hand and everything was safe. And the way that the police have suddenly started standing up to these pro-pallies and all them weird lefty groups that wake up on a Monday and make up something else to complain about or moan about, or protest, whatever, each week. So yeah, so like I say, just a little video, but I do respect the police have a bad job, but they are slowly coming round to realising that at the end of the day, it probably comes to the fact that at the end of the day, they don't want to alienate the people that are going to back them if and when civil unrest, shall we say, start taking place. Because they know they're not going to get the backing off the lefties. So I think they're starting to realise that they don't want to alienate us. And one solution to not getting kicked in the head by the old bill is don't go out with a fucking knife and start stabbing people up. You know, if you don't carry that knife, you're not going to be tased, or worse. Worse but for the better, in my opinion. But anyway, I'm going to get off and get my dog out for a walk in a minute. So I'll leave you for now. Like I say, look after yourselves. Look after your friends, your neighbours, your elders, your relatives, anybody around your table, anybody that lives far away. Look after people in the streets. Just have a chat with people if you see anybody that's homeless. You know, you don't have to give them anything other than 5 minutes of your time, or even 2 minutes of your time, just to say hello and let them realise that they are seen. As always, look after yourself, because you can't pour from an empty cup. And as always, again, stay safe, stay proud, stay loud. Peace.